Okay, so hello. I think I am ready. Although I'm gonna have to turn down the volume more because Johnny has actually arrived a lot earlier than I thought he would. So yeah, good morning everyone, and let's kind of get this going. By unmuting him, and we'll get started. Sorry, frack, I'm a bit out of it today, which is probably why I'm doing a mini stream because I'm a little bit out of it. So yeah, on that note, we're ready to begin. So once, oh wait, that's the wrong screen. Brilliant. So hello guys, Matthew Moss right here, also known as Crystallised Entertainment, and welcome to Behind the Crystal. Joining me unexpectedly, I wasn't actually planning this. Is JollyDoesItSo.
Hi, I'm Jolly.
Yes.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Tis a nice morning.
Yes.
Tis actually a nice morning.
Yeah, it's quite cloudy here.
Yeah, it is here too. It's a little brighter than I would normally expect, but to be quite honest, it's quite nice.
Yeah. So yeah, the main agenda for today's Behind the Crystal is actually to just wrap up the main boat, the rig portion of it of the new models before I do the facial things, which should be relatively easy to do. So
I'm probably gonna work on my size part 2 in a minute.
awesome.
Once I fully wake up.
Yes. Let's turn that down.
Ugh. Finally get. You ever get that moment where you finally get decent night's sleep? Oh, that's good. Good stuff.
No, I can't relate.
Oh god, I was like, I just finally got a decent night's sleep, and I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely good to hear, considering you have been feeling unwell during.
Ugh, you're telling me.
Well,
That's
I'm not really telling you. You're the one who told me.
You know what I mean.
So yeah.
As it comes to plain honesty, we are the only 2 people online right now.
Yeah, it was really just me as I.
It was
Well,
just you, and then I woke up like
Yeah.
half an hour ago, so. And now there's only 2 of us online.
Yeah, it hasn't been like that in ages. I can't remember the last time it was really just, 2 people
Just
online.
Just the 2 of us.
See. No, something around here.
Check
Oh!
balls.
Oh, wow. When did you do that, for fuck's sake?
Did a bone break or something?
No, it's doing that. It's on a thing, on the pelvis range where, it has painted certain vertices way off where the bone is, because I think something to do with the latency, because it's so, like, laggy. It's been like that.
Bastard thing.
Yes. But the thing is, it's not using that much RAM. Like, as it stands, it's only currently using 82.5 megabytes, and with all the textures loaded, it's only using about 700 megs
Damn.
of RAM, which is a massive improvement. Because can I refresh your memory on how much the R2 Blender models were using in terms of memory?
Oh god, I remember.
Yes,
You were having so many issues getting all those to run.
Yeah, like that 6 to 7 gigabytes when it loads in all the
per
textures.
model, wasn't it?
Per model.
So basically, you would need at least 12 gigs of RAM to run 2 characters.
Well, no, I would need closer to 32, because when you have to take in, also it has to be enough RAM for the system itself, the stuff I have.
And then the actual scene.
Yeah. So no, it would probably closer to have been 32.
Mother of God.
It's like 32 gigs. So while it's lagging, when you move the bones, it's not using that much RAM. So I should, in theory, be able to have more characters on per scene than the other ones I was going to try and put in. But
Which is kind of the point.
yeah.
It's not like every single scene is going to be solo. No.
No.
That's not the case.
No. So also, I probably, if I get round to it today, I'll do this upstream. But I'm gonna message the the lead on that collab, that MLP fan remake collab, I'd say I'm just back out because I just don't have the time to finish rigging this and create a Spike model, do the scenes, you know, make the Twilight models and all the background ponies as well, and then still animate it. I don't think I have the time because that's like in 10 weeks' time. That's a lot of work to do in 10.
Yeah, that's completely fair, mate. To be honest with you, I wouldn't push for that. You'll just stress yourself out.
I'm already stressed. I'm always stressed.
Oh, for God's sake.
But yeah, even I know that's not attainable to do in 10 weeks.
It's a bit of a stretch.
Yes. Because I mostly blame myself for it because of my poor management on the whole thing.
Time management's a pain in the ass at times.
Yes, well, I just mismanaged the entire thing. Right. Yes, these vertices, so that would be under bone 1. Although I might just use might bind this to the pelvis. But yeah, that's just like 3 vertices here, 3 vertices there. I think where spine 1 is actually.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Someone's already made a TARDIS for Half-Life Alyx.
I think I saw that, but I think it's a blender. No, a blender. It's a port of the source version, so it's nothing.
Tis a TARDIS.
Yeah. Time and relative dimensions in space. Names are funny. I've also been perusing the Nexus mods on the whole.
Oh no, Five Nights at Freddy's has already made it to the Half-Life Alyx workshop. Oh no.
Well, it's doing like Five Nights at Freddy's VR in Nexus. Someone's already done that.
Oh no.
Someone's on a Silent Hill town.
Mate, just wait for all the FNAF models to end up on the S2FM workshop. Oh god.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah, exactly.
But but that's like I've also looked on the Nexus mods, you know, for Derail Valley, and there's some really cool skins on it.
Really?
Yeah, like there's some like of Amtrak liveries. There's I have an entire list actually of mods that I want to download.
Do you remember the first time I fired up the demo for Derail Valley?
I remember that you crashed almost instantly.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
That's a good game though, Derail Valley.
Yeah, but there's like so many good, like you can actually mod Derail Valley now, especially with the new DE6 locomotive, which I'll be honest, I'm gonna cheat to get that. I'm gonna use like a cheat to get the money to have a license to drive it because it looks really cool and there's some really nice liveries for it.
They've made proper weather effects already for Derail Valley? Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, well, it's kind of doesn't. It's only just particles right now. It's not really much, but it's like a very alpha version right now. But yeah, they've done it.
They've added proper clouds to it as well now.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's very much alpha. It doesn't really do anything to the track right now, but it's.
That would be really pretty to have like proper weather effects.
Yeah, someone's also done like British Rail liveries for the coaches as well.
Ah, so I can imitate my slow rail times and broken rail tracks in virtual reality. Ah, perfect simulation.
Oh, well, you say that, but it's better than the American one. That one is literally a
Hey, at least
mess.
It isn't southern. Hey, at least it isn't Southern Rail. Disgusting. Does not do anything right.
No, funny enough, I'm actually making my own skin, a V-line skin for the DE6. And I want to do a real grand skin, because no one has done that yet.
Oh, nice.
Like, there's some really nice skins. Like, I'm going to show you, like, one of my favorites, if I can find it. Yeah, there's some really nice one. Like I said, there's some nice Amtrak ones that I like, but there's some other ones as well. What's this one? No, that's I've literally got all of the links to every single mod I want. I just can't remember what is for what.
Have you not installed Vortex?
Pardon?
Nexus Vortex.
Nexus
mods mod manager.
I did when I played Fallout 4, but I was on my old installation, so I don't quite have that yet. But I am. But I will. But I remember I don't have Windows installed right now. I have only my Shadow, but that doesn't do VR. So I got my SSD. My SSD has arrived. I'm just don't have the time right now to install and reinstall Windows, so I can play Derail Valley because I really want to play that again. Especially like this game, for instance, I like. It's not the Amtrak one, but it's also a really nice game for the D's.
I thought for a minute when it said Kiwi Rail, I thought it was just gonna show up and just be a giant kiwi.
No, it's a
Hello, welcome to Fruit Rail.
No, it's literally a it's like I think it's like a New Zealand railway company.
Yeah, I genuinely thought it was gonna be an actual like kiwi. It just shows up as just this giant kiwi. And it's like, how do you drive this?
No, it's an actual model replacement. It's literally just like reskins, and there's some very nice reskins. Again, this is also one of my favorite ones they've released.
But it's gonna be really interesting with Derail Valley mods, considering the game is really meant for VR.
Yeah. Well, like I said, these mods will work in both VR and non-VR version. They're basically just reskins, but they're really nice reskins. I really like it. you need the skin manager. That's something called the skin manager, which allows it to work. But no, overall it's a really.
It's just kind of like the simple scripts you need for something like Serious Sam Fusion's mods.
Yeah. But it's very much like, oh what, that's texture paint, that's not one. But it's like some very cool mods. Like I have an entire list of all the mods. Some of them are actual mods. Most of them are just reskins. Like no, I have like a list of all the links to all the mods I want to
Very nice.
I want to install as soon as I get Windows working again and get Oculus online.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to cheat. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to cheat and to unlock the license so I can drive the DE6 because I really like that, and I don't really want to horse around to get that to to mess around with that locomotive. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm just more like I'm more like just want to just want to fire out the game and just kind of do a bit of free roam sort of thing. Just couple up to a couple of bit of rolling stock and just go around the scenery. You know what I mean? Like pretending I'm on pretending I'm on a natural route, sort of thing from A to B. So it's also done a very interesting thing where they've added multi-unit support, which means that I could couple two diesels together and I get double the power because it's two diesels working in tandem.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Meanwhile,
just like in real life. So I really like that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, me and Steph are trying to get back. Slowly getting back into Elite Dangerous.
Well, again, another game I want to get into, but I want my Oculus to work first because it's really good in VR.
Have you heard about the new expansion?
We've already had this conversation.
Oh yeah, Odyssey.
But yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't watched the trailer yet, but
oh, the trailer's really good. We were watching it. Basically, it seems what they've done. I think the easiest way to describe it would be take Elite Dangerous's polish and mix it with the free roaming mechanics of Star Citizen.
I see.
And honestly, that's probably a really good direction for Elite Dangerous to go in terms of expanding its horizons and what it can do. Because Star Citizen is really good in terms of what you can do in it, because you've got like all the first person stuff, landing on any planet, walking around the hubs, buying different equipment and weapons and armor and such. Elite has the more polished mechanics.
Indeed.
And Elite just runs well. So, if Elite can do what Star Citizen can do, but polished, rest in peace, Star Citizen.
Also,
Elite will destroy.
Also, on an unrelated note, I fixed one of the braking problems with the body so far. I have to test some other bits and bobs, but no. That's good for like initial like just moving the root transform bone.
Hey, very nice.
And just moving it away seems, as far as I can tell, to be fixed. You know, proper testing will need to be done, but just as like a, you know, just to see if it's still dragging any vertex around, any vertices. Yeah, that's good. So that's one thing solved. On to the next thing, which is going to be the IK chains for the legs.
Itchy nose. Grumble, grumble. Fuck's sake.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, I forgot that was still open. Let's close that. That's just doesn't need to be there.
Ah, yes. Hello, Source Filmmaker. It has been a while.
Yeah, well, yeah. Taking as of the Half-Life Alyx SDK, it's now been rendered obsolete in a way.
Yeah. It's only to be honest with you, it is the only thing preventing a lot of us from migrating over is just the fact that we haven't really got an easy way to port a lot of models to Source 2.
Yeah, well, like I don't really use Source Filmmaker that much anymore anyway. I think the last time I used it was doing the Corners of the Universe shot, which is not out yet. Or it's currently shelved because I can't get KDN Live to work on macOS because it's a pain in the butt. You have to go like a real roundabout way of getting it, and well, Linux and Windows is just like a compiled, easy to use version.
What are you trying to use?
KDN Live. Because I've already
Linux.
Yes, but it also has a Windows version as well. And technically macOS, or the macOS version, is a real roundabout way. So...
Oh yeah, and the MacPox project. Could you just try... Couldn't it be possible to try running it through Wine?
Maybe, but I don't know what kind of adverse effects that might...
It might be worth a shot.
Because it also needs things like...
whoops.
But no, it's one of those things where it's just waiting for me to have Windows reinstalled so I could just restart into Windows and just run it that way.
That was one of the best things I ever did to my SFM, was to start doing that. I finally started splitting up my videos into like sections.
Yeah.
In terms of where they they're done, and I haven't really had any major crashes or corruptions since doing that.
Why are you going at 1.85 frames per second?
That and my projects now run at like 200 frames per second.
No, I mean my stream is just going down to like 0.97 frames per second, and
hell?
Because I'm copying something to my Elements drive.
Where am I? Oh, second chorus.
I just wanted to back up something. That's all I wanted to do. And it's now just going literally at 0.91 frames per second, 0.88, 0.86. It's all because I've copied something to the onto the Elements drive. It's just causing it to massively freak out. I'm not entirely sure why. You good? You're fine? You gonna stop freaking out? No? Okay, still going around. It's gone up. It's gone to around 11 frames per second, but it doesn't seem to be going higher than that, so goody. No, it's gone up back to 30. Why did he do that? All I did was literally copy a Blender file from one folder to another on the Elements drive. It should not have caused the stream to lag up like that. So wig weight. What would that be? Wouldn't that be 19? No. 20? No, 20's already done. 21? No. Jeez. 22? No. 23. 23. Fine. Okay.
Less than a minute left. fantastic.
Brilliant.
I got less than a minute left to animate, and I've got just over a week to do it. Not too bad.
Yeah, like that. I'm just thinking like doing like a mock vlog sort of thing. For
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for like UK Polycon Live, like pretending I'm going out, pretending I'm in a hotel room. Just
Fair enough.
No, I don't know why. I think it's a bad idea, but it's like something I just
It'd be
kind of.
quite funny.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I've got like I've got about a minute 10 seconds left on Hurt to do.
Which is really good.
And the thing is, I did the final half of My Side's part 1 was live action. Problem is, how am I gonna do that with part 2 with fucking social distancing?
Improvise, probably.
Exactly. Though I now have 2 versions of part 2 to render, which isn't fun.
Yeah.
One of them is the main version, which is going up on YouTube. The other version I have to render for UK Polycon Online.
Oh, it's the clean. It's the clean.
It's the clean version, just so it takes out all the naughty words from the song, because there's a lot of naughty words. Not really. There's about 3 mentions of the F word. Ah, man.
Where is it here? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So that's for. Yeah, I forgot the next one. I do that. So connected. Connected, and instead of being the parent, being that, the parent will be the pelvis. I think it's the pelvis. So that would root to transform. I genuinely forgotten. So then we just go with hand, no, control, and L control. There we go. I've actually genuinely forgotten how I do these IK chains because I haven't done it in quite a few months. It's not something I typically remember because I don't do it often enough. I think it was like this. No, it was like that. Now I've genuinely forgotten. Crap. Pelvis. Pelvis. Leg. L control. Leg. R control. Make sure the rolls are 0. Zeroing out those values, just to make sure that doesn't cause any problems. And there we go, 0. Okay, so I think it's this. Like select this. Then no, not parent. No, fuck. How do I do this again?
Matt has forgotten how to blender.
I've forgotten how to IK rig.
Hey guys, how do I IK?
We could do it this way, that also works, I think. We don't want to, I don't want to open up that, the R2 models, because, again, 7 gigabytes is not, and when I've only got 8 gigs of RAM in the Hackintosh, it's not exactly...
Oh god, that's gonna just go... Ew.
It does, it basically, my computer complains it's run out of space on my SSD, because it's having to store it onto my SSD instead, which takes up the rest of my space on the SSD, so that's basically a no-go. But it would have been. Add constraint, that's right. It was motion tracking, relationship, armature, float. What are they? I don't think I've heard of any of these. For fact sake. Copy transforms, copy skip. When in doubt, just Google it. Because I generally cannot remember for the life of me.
Hey everyone, welcome.
When in doubt, Google.
Yes. It is a bone constraint, that's what I thought. Oh wow, am I really just that blind that I just missed it? No, it's not there. That's what I thought. But there's an object constraint now, bones.
I need a bus.
Oh, I know why, because I'm barking at the wrong trees. I need to do this in pose mode, not edit mode. That's why I can't find it.
You prat.
I don't see you doing any better.
Look, I am. Shut up. It's like, shut up.
There you go. Inverse kinematics. I think that's how this goes. Nope, that didn't work. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Right.
Oh no.
So I think it's this one. I can't remember it. Inverse kinematics. Pole target. I forget what the target is.
I'm gonna have this bus driving on the left side of the road since this is gonna be set in England. However, who wants to bet there's gonna be comments saying the bus is on the wrong side of the road?
Probably.
Am I the only one kind of guaranteeing that?
It wouldn't surprise me, especially if it's like if it's on the right side. You know, Americans is like, it's like, wait, that's illegal. Target, armature, hand, just gonna break, and with a pole target of armature, and elbow, yep, that broke. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Maybe it was like lower leg? I honestly cannot remember. Lower leg R. With a chain length of 3. Oh, okay. No, I'm doing. Fuck's sake. With Pose mode. Invest kinematics. Target. Nope. Armature. Hand. No, we're looking for control. There you go. Control R. That's something. Although it doesn't look right. Okay. Something does. Kinda works, but at the same time it really does not. That's like yeah, look, yeah, I can see what it's doing, and that's not white. I can tell you, but that's not white. So, how did it look on? Let's just archive. Check back to I don't know, April.
It's 11 hours.
Okay, so no, that is technically correct, but that's not in. That's in object mode, so which I imagine in object mode it won't show. Yep, so I swear it was a different color. That's the gotcha I'm getting. No, okay. So no, that is literally correct. Although it doesn't act like it's correct. That's the thing. Or it's not like a maintain offset thing. So I might be. Okay, let's check. Invest kinematics was not like a maintain offset. Use tail. Is literally. But there was literally a maintain offset. Something seems to be amiss here.
Something's not quite right here.
Yeah. Because... no, why? You should not be...
Whoa! Your hair's freaking out. Stop doing that. Me, it was me who was fucking up. I gave all I could give by. It seems like it never really was enough. I don't think so. Maybe it was me who was fucking up.
What was it? That never. Why can't I remember? Copy, rotation, armature, control, invert. Okay, I see what it's doing. It's kind of connecting to this bomb, but it's not meant to do that way. I should have known from the very beginning. Of course. I Puff knew. The creature from my own nightmares. This place is my own bespoke torture chamber. Intended to me only. But all those skulls in the water. How could there be other prisoners in my hell? The answer, of course, is there were never any other prisoners. And stars. They're not in the wrong place. Oh, that looks a lot better. They're not in the wrong place. And I haven't time traveled. I've just been here for a very long time. Almost. I just have to change the orientation of that. Yeah, that's what I thought. So rotation, no, wall 0. Let's see where we go from there. Because it's almost light. Just have to figure out this last part of the riddle.
Not what I wanted to spawn, Source Filmmaker. Stop doing that. Stupid program. It's like, stupid program. Does not know what the animator wants. One does not simply understand the name of the animator. You will only understand the It's you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. I was it's like, oh, I'm just gonna make a joke. How about you sneeze? No! Why? Let me be funny. I need a bench.
Okay.
Here is bench. This is bench. Bench does not understand. Bench does not understand common characteristics of the world. Bench tries to discover his purpose in life, when in reality, his purpose in life is to firmly plant asses on the ground. He discovers his reality and decides that he wants to make it his own. This is his story. Despacito, play Country Roads. A Bench's story, coming to Netflix near you. Stream now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, I actually wonder.
Oh, you want to know about Bench's story? Well, that's a long story. Let
No,
me go
no,
into it.
no, 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 no.
Oh, I see how it is. You don't want to hear about my new TV show. Fine, screw you then.
No, I'm trying to figure out a riddle.
Riddle me this.
What do you mean that? Sure. That was what I was going for.
Oh, there's Night Fang. I was wondering where she was. She was like, huh?
Who are you?
Who are you? How did you get here? Surprisingly attractive. Rattle me bones.
Spin the wheel. Uh, 90. Sure. No. Okay. How do I fix this? It's not. It's leaning.
What the? Huh? Okay.
Right.
Thanks, source filmmaker. Why?
What's happened?
SFM being SFM.
Oh, I see.
So typical stuff.
Yeah.
You know, not working.
Yeah.
As intended.
Just the way.
Being a pain.
Yeah. Just as way Nietzsche intended.
Or whoever made SFM. Like, coded it.
Yeah. Well, that'll be Valve, mostly. Don't know who exactly at Valve, but
Gaben.
Gaben. Please. Fracking. See, I see what you're doing. I just don't know why you're doing it. It's moving that way. Oh, it's actually the other way now. Yes, and that's. If I just remembered some key elements, I probably would have figured this out by now. Not pause, I need to go to edit! Oh yeah, I forgot I can't actually play this soundtrack because I'm going to get copyright. That's right, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. No. Can use Epidemic Sound because Epidemic Sound's broken, so I have to sing this. Which I know for a fact that's gonna get me copyrights, right? Was it like the... Oh, wait. I think I may have figured it out. I mean, I'm nothing else but willing to try. So, minus 90. Across the board. See what kind of results that will yield. Almost. So the closest it's been. Doubt this is going to do anything, but hey ho. To be fair, that is probably usable enough. Getting very laggy, but the IK chain is technically working. Technically. Next up is the rotation. Wait, that's the knee. That's not the elbow. So next up is probably going to be the copy rotation modifier. This bone. And we'll go from there. So copy rotation on the armature. Hand, no, arm, R control. Yep, then I'll have to figure out which one of these. It was like a maintain offset thing, I swear that was. It's like we've done that. Oh, I'm just stupid. It was not the copy rotation modifier at all. Literally just parenting it to the bone. I think it's parent. On edit mode or pose mode. Edit mode, okay. Keep offset. Well, provided I was selected the right way. Yes, if I do that. I saved before because I have to change the right, sorry. Oh, okay, so called Danny.
That was a stretch.
Yes.
Stronch.
So yeah. That leg done, and I can just undo the other legs, and then we'll move on to figuring out how to pass all this rating information to the high poly sculpt that this low poly version was made from, so I could rate it and also rig it. Not rig it, UV map it. That's the word. Don't reach anything by interactive, but that does seem to be working as it should. Parent, keep offset. Yep, fine. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, that's one done, and I figured out how to do an IK chain again, so that's good. That's half the battle. Just have to do it a million other times now. And this is gonna lag it up if I really need to copy this to back up. And hello lag. Okay, not as bad as first time, so I don't know why you act so erratically last time, because you did that one. IK1. There we go. So there we go. Okay, so nope, bone control outside. So before I do, can't think of a reason why not to. Might as well do this now. 90. 90. There's like minus 21 most of them, so that's fine. Minus 19, no, I mean minus 90. Okay, so bone, inverse kinematics, target, armature, bone, arm, L control, with the pole target again being armature with elbow L at the helm. Set the pole to 3. And yeah, there we go. That's that part sorted. Second first time was the first. Now hurry up and put me on a plane so I can put him on a hearse. Yes. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not going to disrupt the workflow too much, assumingly. Going on to start doing some animation tests. But I think it'll be fine. Maybe. Famous fast words. Box it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That does also seem to be working. Yep, that seems to be working. There you go. It's the hind legs now. Wig IK2. Now this is going to be a little bit more of a tricky one. Inverse kinematics. Target armature. That's what I'm saying. That's a 3. And we want leg R no L control because I've decided to do it the left side this time around for whatever reason. Pole target being knee. Wait, what are these called then? That's what I thought. Knee. A knee. So why? Oh wait, oh I don't know why it's not there. Again, I'm doing a dumb. It's looking for the mesh. You know, the object, not the bone, which is going to be. There we go. Found it. Yep. What was it? So we're going to be 90 or minus 90 because especially it's facing the opposite way. Oh, I guessed right. That's cool. We wasn't the minus because again it's facing the opposite direction. Well, that made sense. Oh, is that going? It's all going fine. Yes, it's dandy. So basically, just have to do this one, which is basically going to be the same rinse and repeat. And inverse kinematics here changed from there to there. Make sure that's all facing the right way. And then we will just parent those two together, like so.
Cool.
And then that'll be the arcade rigs done.
That's another section animated.
Oh, awesome.
Time to set it all up for a render.
Yee. No, that's not what I wanted. Keep offset. This is going to be interesting. No, that's the wrong one. So.
Scripts. Import session.
It's just this. So this. I have not tested the weight on these whatsoever. The hind legs are basically completely untested. Where with the front legs, the arms, that was technically already tested before I applied the archaic, so I'd already had a good idea how that would behave. This is completely new territory, so I'm just going to have a quick hunger test just to verify it does work. Don't come out of. Get back into perspective view so I can see what's going on. Let's see about that. Really pressing it, but does seem to. Yeah, that seems to more or less work as exactly as I hoped it would. Disable that so I can. Yeah, nothing's terribly out of the ordinary. Nothing I would. Wait, let's fire up the textures. See how that looks. So we have to give that a hot moment to load. Just want to see how it looks with the textures, particularly with the cutie mark. What is that? Cancelling 5%. Oh, there we go. Hey, this was also. Don't mean.
Alright, it's rendering.
Yeah, that looks pretty good in terms of how the textures are looking when I move around the bones. That's usable, definitely usable. Now that's a very extreme circumstance, but that's also, again, it doesn't look half bad. Of all things considering, that could look a lot worse. And then of course, test the rotation. Yeah, like I'm only using like 639 megs of RAM right now with the textures
Nice.
on. So that's good. I'm imagining the performance degradation I'm getting while moving around is either a CPU or GPU bottleneck.
Fair. I'm just rendering out of SFM.
Yep. I'm just testing one of the hind legs because I haven't tested the hind legs at all yet. Well, the front legs
They're all working.
Yeah, the front legs I technically tested before I applied the RK rig, so I knew how the weights worked. But I never tested the back leg, so I just needed to make sure quickly that it was good. And for the most part, apart from like some of the issues I'm seeing, it's more or less just polygon limitations, i.e. the lack of on the low poly model. But no, that's pretty good. I can live with that.
It's working.
It's working.
It's working.
Yes, I just need to do one more leg now, and then I'll be that done. So
I'm gonna take it straight into After Effects. I got some work to do on it.
Yeah, some visual effects sort of stuff.
Yeah, I gotta do some visual effects on this.
And finally 90. There we go. I don't think I've backed this up yet, have I? Before I go any further? No, I have not. There we go. Rig IK3. Don't we need that anymore? Oh, I hope you haven't closed. You dead! That can I? Nope. Fuck! I have to reopen that. No. Back in the cheat goal. Misc. Blender. Chibi movies. SDK content. Model source. Characters. Pony. R3. Template.
Cool.
There you go.
Right, let's go to After Effects.
Yee.
Oh, wait, right. No way.
So, again, same first second as the first. Inverse kinematics. Set the armature. 3 on the chain. Start that preemptively. With the bone. Leg. R control.
Good old Adobe After Effects or Crash Effects.
Yes.
Adobe Crash Effects.
And then again, right, no. Knee R. Oh, that's not what I was expecting you to do. Okay. D'accord. Oh, I see where I've gone wrong. I put that in the wrong thing. Oh, wonder that's not working right. But if there we go. That's a little bit more to what I was expecting. A lot closer to what I was expecting to happen. Disable the axis. Parent, keep offset. Oh, I see. Huh. Yeah, that's working fine. I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's fine. It's also working as it should. Now if I just move the pelvis, what? Wait, no, that's not how. Of course, because I've parented to the pelvis, not the root transform. Okay, that's where I went. Well, no wonder. That's a relatively easy fix. Rig IK4. Let's just do that fix because bit of an oversight. Well, not really an oversight. I just wasn't sure how it worked, but just because it has. Then again, if I needed it, I could just move the root transform. I think that's really what I'm trying to get at here with myself. So just change that all to root transform, and then all will be right with the world. Root transform and wait, root transform. Now in theory, I'm going to say first, but in theory that means if I move the pelvis bone or any of the spine bones, the legs should stay in place and everything else just should move along with it, and that's kind of like the whole point of me doing these IK legs. It's just to help with those kind of poses. Well, that's a good sign. Oh yeah, that's a real good sign. Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that. Looks like something from a horror film. Oh, I hate that. That's like just so Johnny. This is what I mean. Like, I accidentally
What the hell?
What?
Your legs.
Oh, you're watching the stream. Okay.
I'm on the stream. What the hell happened?
what happened is that the leg bones are still there, so it's technically stretching.
Just.
Yeah, it's like bigger, bigger. I'm a
It's a bit knackered.
Yes, I'm trying to think of the word. It's like Wendigo. It's like, wow, I'm a Wendigo pony. Like I'm referencing that interactive experience. You know, you know what I'm talking about, right? The interactive experience with that had the Wendigo in it.
I think so.
I forget what it's called. So, but no. Woo. Wee. There we go. There's just okay. There's a okay. Where are those vertices then? Or is it like the? Is it where I think they are? If I were to check. Yeah. Yeah. It's literally. I thought I fixed that, but obviously I did not. Don't know why that didn't show up before, but hey, oh, there we go. So I just basically just have to go to weight and literally just apply to these bones here on both sides. So yeah, the stretching leg thing isn't a bug, Jolly. You know what it is?
Not really.
It's a feature.
This isn't a problem with it. What are you talking about? I put it here on purpose.
There you go. So that's hopefully we'll fix that. So again, so pose mode on that, and then we'll just see where that goes. Woo! Well, sales are low, returns were high. But yeah, that seems better.
Yeah.
Yes, no vertices are now being left behind, and I know it's not interfering with the legs because I tested the legs beforehand, so I know that's fine. So yeah, that's more or less witty. Let's just can we just like literally unhide everything? Yeah, there's a high-end poly version, which is obviously not going here because I haven't transferred that over, but in terms of everything I've weighted, no vertices are being left behind, so that's good. That means I'm really going to the pre-final stuff, which is the third thing on the agenda today. Oh, wow, there's actually more life on the server. When did this happen? Because Sophie and Seth are online. They know when did they come online? Rig pre-final. Probably say pre-final 1. Oh, thanks. Really appreciate it. Doing this thing again? No, there we go. Pre-final 1. Yep. So, first off, we're gonna disable the geometry thing like that. Then, body. There's the high poly one, which looks a lot nicer. I forgot how nice it looked. And then I think what I want. Oh yeah, so we want vertice data, vertex groups, all layers, bevel weight, right? Nearest vertex. And let's see how this is gonna go. What about, let's just move this. Nope. I'm guessing. Nope.
Oh, got just over 30 seconds left. Not long left. Not long left, Matt.
Sorry.
I said I'm nearly finished.
That's good.
Video's nearly done.
Okay, this is interesting.
What's up?
The bones are going. I'm able to move the bones a lot smoother now that I've unhidden the higher poly vertice. That's
Nice.
yeah. That's real. How does that work?
Huh? Hang on. Are you saying that that since the more detailed version of the model has become unhidden, it's functioning better?
It's performing better.
What the hell?
Yeah, like here's. I don't know if something I did, but like here's like the higher poly is like on top of that. Now I did. Is it something to do with the modifier I have?
That's really strange.
Yeah, that's. I wonder if it's something to do with this modifier right here. It doesn't really seem to be doing anything. But if I disable that, yeah, if I disable that modifier, that's meant to help me. It just it's a lot more smooth.
It was me who was fucking up.
How does that work? I'm sorry. What?
It's me.
Okay, so here's going to be something where it's going to require mountain worth of research, and that's going to be gee, that is really helpful, thank you. Think, vertex, bevel weight, all layers. Yep. By name, nearest vertex, let's say projected face interpolated, let's see if that does anything worth a done. Don't see that, so no, that hasn't really done anything, I can tell. Right now, just looking at that, that hasn't done anything. Is that Blender or Maya? No, why? That's just not gonna help me. Fuck no. Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of trial and error until I figure out what I need to do for it to work. Data transfer. Which I don't think that's ever worked for me, ever. Transfer. Vertex data, what is vertex? topology. Maybe I have a theory. If I do this with empty groups and then I try to transfer that information, I'm not really losing anything for trying. Let's put it like that. Doesn't really mean anything. Pose. Eureka! Kinda. I'm on the right track. It doesn't look right whatsoever. But there's gotta be a better way of doing it. Because that's not looking right, but at least it's on the right track. I mean, look at that. That's like what I was hoping trying to avoid. It's a lot smoother now into the performance, but yeah, that's not right. Like, that's disgusting. I hate it. It just needs. Why aren't you like properly, distributing? Because that's you're meant to be doing. The whole point of me doing it like that was so you could do like a smoothing thing, but. I mean, I could try that. It's not the worst idea I've heard. Well, let's try this. Vertex data, not by nearest vertex, but by projected face interpolated.
So close now.
It's like you're on the home stretch.
Home stretch. I've got like, I think, one bit, like 1 or 2 sections left to animate, and that's it. I know I've got the next verse, and then the ending chorus. That's it. That's all I've got left to do on part 2. Once that's done, just finish the fan art fest, get it all rendered, upload it, premiere it.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle!
No, see, that's not what I want. Why? This is exactly what I thought you were going to do, so let's just... Okay, so topology does nothing. Nearest vertex does that. Nearest vertex. Nearest interpolated. No. Nearest face vertex. No. It's all basically the same thing. Bevel weight does nothing. By order. Okay, let's say, because you're doing it like that, I'm just going to see if I can do this. Transfer. Vertex groups. That's better. It's a lot better. So basically, an external plugin is doing the job a lot better than Blender's own provided tools to do the exact same thing. How could this happen?
Good shit!
It's 12 hours.
Yeah, what do you think of it, Jolly?
I think it looks fairly fucking nice. It's looking good.
Yeah, are you watching what I'm doing right now, especially?
I will take a quick look. I am now.
So,
Yeah. It's looking snazzy, my dude.
it definitely looks a lot better. It's not exactly interpolating the arms as I hoped, but everything else seems to be a lot better. If looking a bit weird in certain angles, but these are like the most extreme. I don't think you'd be seeing it from this angle anyway, except me doing stuff like this. But how is this smoother? How is it smoother now than when I was, you know, with the high poly than it was with the low poly? That doesn't make sense. But yeah. So it's not. Again, it's not perfect, but it's definitely usable. That's interesting, but not insurmountable. That might. Okay, that might be the biggest issue, is the head. Although, like that, it doesn't look as bad. Ears. Load up the textures. Give that a hot moment. Look at these. See. Yeah, now that's a lot more interactive in terms of framing. That's good. Most of the issues. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. And no slowdowns whatsoever. Yeah, look at that. I can just change the eyebrows like so. So that's interesting. I don't know how that's happened, but yeah, that's. Well, I mean, overall in terms of performance, good. It looks a bit odd in some places, but overall, it's definitely something I can live with, because this it looks right in terms of how I would expect it to.
I have 50 seconds left to animate. That's it.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's it.
That's good. It's nice. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, really not much left to do.
Okay, where have my UV maps gone?
They don't want to be here.
Transfer UV. If one thing's fixed, another one breaks. Wait, no, that's illegal. That doesn't look right. You were fine. You were literally in the right place when I tested you. So why are you like that now? Ah, okay, yeah, that's why. Fine, cool, dandy. Because you're being like that, apparently. Although that still doesn't look right. Right, yeah, that's a UV map. It was always like that. Okay. Disable that. Back in. Oh wait, is it like a combination of the two?
Okay, this is just getting a bit ridiculous now.
Lie?
I was just browsing Facebook typically, right?
You know, as you do.
And there was a post. So you ever heard of a program that was on Channel 4 called Bo Selector?
No, I can't say I have.
So it was like this character comedy show where Lee Francis, who now plays Keith Lemon, basically,
Okay.
he put on all those stupid masks and dressed up like characters, and it was an adult comedy show. He did like Craig David, Michael Jackson stuff, and it was just really stupid and it was just comical. He's come out and said, "Oh, I apologize for anyone that was offended by it in the midst of the whole, Black Lives Matter thing." And I'm like, "You're apologizing for a show that wasn't offensive.
Well,
Why are you apologizing?"
well, someone's gonna find it offensive.
Yeah, but my point is, threefold. My point is, why are you apologizing now for the show? The show ended ages ago, ran for 5 seasons. Second of all, when it comes to the matter, what did the show have to do with race or anything like that, or Black Lives Matter or any sort? It was a comedy show about like Craig David and Michael Jackson, about him portraying stupid characters and being an idiot on television. And also, oh my god, this is going to dawn the period of time where everyone apologizes for everything because it could potentially have been racist.
Yes.
That's exactly what's gonna happen, isn't it? Shit, I portrayed something comical that might have been the tiniest bit racist. Time to suddenly apologize for it to get some cred points with what's going on in America.
Well, I'm thinking more or less so it doesn't cause controversy or whatever.
Yeah, but like, if the thing ended years ago, there's no need to apologize for it. If it was out now and it was offending people, yeah, maybe. But if it was ran years ago and now people are saying it's offensive, that's because the connotations back then were different compared to
how everyone's so easily offensive now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like people so easily offended that you could say hi and someone will find that offensive nowadays.
So it's honestly pathetic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, hell, I think to be perfectly honest, if you went back to like old days of BBC One, back in like the 60s, Jesus Christ, you played some of that nowadays, someone will get shot.
Yeah.
You remember what they used to play back on BBC One, back when racism was a problem in Britain?
Mm,
You remember that?
I can think of a few things.
Yeah. But, like, everyone nowadays, I think my dad puts it best. Everyone nowadays is shocked by nothing, but offended by everything.
Yes, that sounds about right.
That's how my dad puts it, and I agree with him.
Yeah.
Because no one is shocked when someone posts a meme that's like to do with, I don't know, Hitler or something like that. But the moment someone says something remotely dodgy, regardless of the connotations, they get attacked because
Yeah.
it's offensive. There is no, to be honest with you, it's kind of ridiculous. Have you noticed that there's almost no place for comedy in today's society?
Well, there's space for comedy, but it has to be the least offensive. You know, like make
It
sure.
needs to be as clean as it possibly can be.
Yes.
It's like the comedy of yesteryear in terms of like early 2000s, mid 2010s.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
When it was like, Frankie Boyle, Russell Howard, that sort. When they were being, hyper offensive, making terrible jokes on television.
Yeah, that won't fly.
Show that nowadays, and oh my god.
Yeah, that won't fly now.
Show Frankie Boyle nowadays, and mother of God.
Yes, and on that too, I'm gonna end the live stream there because it's like 12, 11 hours. We've completed everything I wanted to.
We need to go get lunch because we have Shantae in an hour.
15 minutes, and I'll probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I want for lunch. That hasn't
Fair.
quite yet been apparent to me.
I need to go get lunch and then prepare for Shantae, and I think later on afterwards I'm going to prioritize finishing off part 2 of my sides today if I can.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. My priority for after Shantae is to start working on the facial wig. Which it's not gonna be that complex compared to the outgoing R2 models. So I should hopefully get that done by next week, ready for testing.
I think by the end of this weekend I'm probably gonna have part 2 finished, animated, and rendered.
Which would be good. Definitely be good.
Because then all I've got to do is I've got to wait for the deadline and the final pieces of fan art to come in to put that piece together for the video. And then all I've got to do is the after credits scene and render it.
Yes.
And then just upload it. And then prepare for UK PonyCon Online.
Yeah.
At which point we've got a premiere it all. Though I'm still wondering how they're gonna do that. Because they said that UK PonyCon Online, they're gonna do it on Twitch TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one thing they haven't said, and I don't know, is where it's gonna be broadcasted. So whether it's going to be broadcasted on like one central channel where, everyone broadcasts to, or whether it's just going to be links to like our Twitch channels.
I imagine I have it in my head it'll be very similar to Hackon where
there's like a central stream that's watching.
Yeah, for a bit and it switches over, but it also gives a link to the
What was interesting is that I think they're doing it the same way the actual con runs, where it's like, one main panel at a time, which means that technically...
How would that work online?
I don't know, but I think it comes down to... I think it's either going to be... we're all going to be streaming on our own channels and they'll be linking to them, or we're all going to be brought into or everyone who's streaming a panel is going to be brought into a Discord server with a voice channel, and everyone's going to be streaming to one channel. And, like, on schedule, people will cut streams, go live.
Yeah, which is not really the best way of going about.
Not the best way of going about it, but it works.
Yeah.
Because the one problem there is that the 2 problems you're going to get is that, for one, everyone's got to get the stream key and do that. And also, it means that anyone who's broadcasting has no opportunity for exposure. No. So no one could like gain followers on Twitch or something, or sort of used it as a platform of networking. No one could do that.
Yeah, well, the benefit of the HackCon one is that you could start at a time, but you wouldn't really restrict it to an hour. Like, I've seen some people streaming, like, tutorial-based streams for, like, 2 or 3 hours. Which
it's like your time slot for HackCon was really the time slot of where you would be promoted.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you could start you can start at the time. We're not giving you a stop time, but we won't be promoting your live stream afterwards.
Yeah.
Because during that HackCon schedule part was when you could potentially end up on the hub stream, where they would be rebroadcasting you.
Yeah.
Which is where a lot of people that came from, and of course, when the schedule's on, people know where the links are, and they start posting them on Twitter and such. So people were getting the 100-odd viewers that people were getting on HackCon.
Yeah.
I remember our 2017 HackCon. We pulled 100 viewers.
That was
the biggest live stream I've ever run.
I think I remember that how much of a train wreck that was.
Oh my god! Buy our T-shirts. That just became a absolute meme after that.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, and it was hilarious.
It was amazing.
Oh, that's such a funny broadcast to go back and watch.
Yeah. And speaking of broadcasts, I'm trying to wrap up my one, but that got
go ahead.
Yeah, I got derailed extensively on that.
Join us at UK PonyCon online on June 13th at 7 p.m.
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, we'll have cookies there.
We'll have cookies and memes.
Yeah.
As we always do.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. But until then, that's going to be the end of this Behind the Crystal. I also want to do a bit of stuff on my Derail Valley reskin thing, but hey, that's a little bit outside of the channel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a DeviantArt which you can have a look at, so I post my artworks. You can find that at deviantart.com/hexadecimal. That's hexadecimal. Since the 8 neon, you'll find me. I also have a Twitter account where I post my rambling sort of stuff, as well as updates on my gaming streams in particular. So when I have something to post there, when it's delayed or cancelled or anything like that, that'll be at twitter.com/mjmuscle88. And if you want to see more behind the scenes stuff outside of Behind the Crystal, because I, in theory, post a lot more frequently there, I do have a behind the scenes Tumblr account as well, so you can find that at crystallisedentertainment.tumblr.com. And finally, I have a YouTube channel, which is the one you're on right now, which is youtube.com/user/SciGuyMovies12. All of the links I just mentioned will be in the description right down below if you're watching the archive. So, once again, thank you so much for this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for Jolly for joining me, keeping me company, and I'll see you in my next video.
And I'll see you on my next live stream.
Isn't that like tonight or is it tomorrow? I forget.
Sunday night.
Sunday night, okay.
We were streaming last night. It was payday.
Yes. Yeah. How did it actually go?
So it went very well. It turns out we actually pulled quite a few viewers on that stream, which was really cool. We actually pulled there was a lot of people there. There was like 7 or 8 people, but the big part I noticed afterwards. So when I posted the tweet about that broadcast, right? I look back at it look back at the tweet, notifications afterwards.
Yeah.
Guess who liked it?
Tiger?
No. The producer of Payday 3.
Wait, Payday 3?
Yeah, that got announced a while ago.
Wow, I missed that. That went under my radar.
Yeah. So the producer of Payday 3 liked it, and I was like, what? How did the producer of Payday 3 find it?
Probably just at the right place at the right time, I imagine.